You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbormaster's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Talk to Fitzroy, who has some documents. And go to the bar. And also wander around and be exceptionally nosy. Darkwater Port. At the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Siler, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and the mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Okay. Well, they still seem to be whaling. I mean... That's a statue, isn't it? Alright, I need to talk to the captain, and I also need to visit the bar, and I need to talk to Bradley. But I like to get the lay of the land before they do anything. It really did have to be foggy, didn't it? Welcome to Darkwater. Okay then, so you're just stood here fishing? Do the fish? Okay, you don't want to talk to me. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright. Let's just wander around like the self-confessed nosy person that I am. I need to get used to the idea that there will be blood everywhere if this is indeed a whaling town. Officer Bradley.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If you force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
It's not a fish, it's a mammal.
Don't
Isn't it?
badmouth what you don't know.
It looks like a
Or you'll
killer whale.
pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
Okay, what is...
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into
An
trouble.
omen?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
It's a sign that somebody dropped a...
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
They're trying to put it back... Okay, you know what?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
These sailors are getting upset over nothing. You're to ask about Warehouse 34. You're totally out of your depth. These sailors get upset over nothing. Okay, I'm here. Yes, I need to find Warehouse 36. What does this mean? Conversation, and that's a... Tell you what, let's start with this. Let's just talk about the sailors whilst they're right there and hope they don't get mad, right?
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me. These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
Why do they want to...
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Okay, so...
You can't...
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
Okay, now I
Cops,
he's
they
told me about
can't
the...
understand.
Can I talk?
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
I can.
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? It's a sign.
Okay, so I only got...
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Oh.
Don't put that...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand.
I'm gonna suggest having large pieces of itself torn out.
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in
I
the water,
see you.
shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn
Hello,
stupid idiots.
person who does not
Get
want
it.
to talk to
Nobody
me.
listens to us anyway.
That's no way
Okay,
to
can I-
treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Can I? Gentlemen, can I?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Okay, they don't want me to go past.
There's
Okay,
something coming.
right.
Something real bad.
I'm not welcome over here.
Beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Another group of people. What does this say? The Stranded... Oh, that's the bar. Okay, the bar is called the Stranded Whale. Got it.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Okay.
Optimistic.
There's nothing for you
Are
here
you
either.
stupid or what? Even your
Beat
captain
it.
told you not to stick your noses around here
Oh,
again.
so I'm not allowed to go this way? Okay, so... Yeah, right. Go to the bar, talk to Fitzroy.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Yeah. Telling everyone to not drink. Such a good idea. Out of curiosity. No. Yes, I'm looking for things to pick up already. Okay. Hello? Does anybody... Yeah, you guys don't look that chatty either. Alright. Okay. Do you want to shine my shoes or something? Because I'm okay if you do. Yeah.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Does she look like she should be speaking with a German
Let's get him
accent
another
or
drink.
what?
He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
What? Oh, hold to test strength. Hold to test eloquence. I'm sorry, you're overdo... I think I'm better at strength than I am eloquence. Besides, does this place look like the sort of place that you were trying to be eloquent in?
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay, order a drink. Find out about Darkwater or leave. I think the exclamation mark is like, I'm done. You know, no prohibition here. Probably is.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She. You told me. Right, all right, let's go with this then.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything
You
else?
could say a little more. Shortly, find out about Darkwater, order a drink. Am I being too nosy if I do that? Should I just order a drink, get to know the locals sort of thing?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Tell me about bloody Darkwater then. Oh.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true that they were strange. It's not speaking ill if it's true. It's true that they were... It's not speaking ill if it's true. Yeah, is that just trying to be clever? It's true that they were strange. Or should I just sort of go with that, well, they were strange. And then he'll go, oh, yeah, I could tell you a thing or two, kind of thing.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I'd love to. It's... okay, we might as well.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it might incriminate me.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yeah, Why the stranded whale? That's probably obvious. But I'm guessing the stranded whale that's outside is sort of a fairly new addition. There are several hints. The fact that it still has flesh, for example.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name
Sailors
reminds us of the
often are.
golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Right. Okay then. Then I'm done.
That'll be
Thank
all
you.
for now.
Okay. So... Yeah, I'm guessing Prohibition not that popular here.
And then he said, you have no right to treat us
Asylum staff.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
1847. Miraculous catch. The Siler returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Siler, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Okay. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Okay, on this particular one, Do you think they made a deal with the devil? Or am I just getting too superstitious because I'm hanging around sailors? Okay, warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favourite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Actually, this is probably not hugely useful. This was a while ago. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Again, my superstitious side is thinking, yes, bring all the islanders to one place and give them something for them to consume. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you see, 5 minutes hanging around sailors and...
The girl, Doctor. Cold.
You look a little out of place. Yes, you do.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
You're talking about a book. Hello?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay. I wonder what book he's talking about. Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
Little disappointed. Got to admit. Okay. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? Nothing at all. She can certainly put them away. What? Oh, am I just going to comment on the fact that she can drink? What is a woman like you doing in a place? What sort of line is that? Hey, I've noticed you could drink. Do you have anything to spare? Because the guy won't give me anything.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Was a little condescending.
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Yeah, that was not. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. I failed at that one, didn't I? Can I go? Okay. Is that the toilet? It's probably the toilet. Probably need to ask for the key. And I have a feeling I'm not getting the key. I don't think the barman likes me much. Oh, this is the tab. Captain Fitzroy. Ooh. So, MS Baker always free for the lady. Miss Baker.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
I wonder. Hello? Can I talk to you again? I'm curious about the drinking habits of one of your...
You again?
Yeah, I'm looking for... No, find out. This is the one I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Ah! Unlocked answer. Let's just go with this one first of all. Is this miraculous catch story true?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch.
Scylla, my bad.
The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
Okay, nothing else. Right, let's get to something a little more important.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Okay, why? All right, never mind then. Okay.
That'll be all for now.
I wonder if noticing that she drinks for free gives me some other options. Like, why do you...
I told you to beat it.
Okay, yeah, you did. You're right. You're absolutely, definitely right. You did tell me to beat it. Yes, you did. Okay, and who else had...
The girl, Doctor.
Captain Fitzroy owes 12. Oh, well. Right, let's go and talk to Fitzroy then. Because I don't think I'm going to get anything else done until I do. I really want to know what that statue is. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not going to find out anything until I get a little deeper into the town, and I don't think that's going to happen until I've spoken to the good captain. No, I don't. Right, so... Okay. I probably shouldn't start rummaging through his drawers.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Join you on the deck. Don't root through the man's stuff while he's here. And I have a feeling he's going to be...
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay, but isn't this... He said the desk next to me? Did he mean this, or did he mean the one right in front of him? Or did he mean this? Okay, no, that's a note. He said... Oh, no, I can't. All right, I've got to look at it from this side. Oh, no, I shouldn't. That would be the wrong way. I mean, that's the right... Fine, I can read upside down, apparently. Brilliant.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Okay. Right. Yes, I'm a terribly nosy person.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Okay, Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. Right. And we know it's a woman. Probably the same woman in the bar, who is also probably the same woman feeding everyone, or supplying everyone with alcohol. Although, I'm only making that assumption because she's the only woman I've seen so far. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Oh, so now I should be a little bit better at medicine. Nice. Right, I need to keep my eyes open for books all over the place, don't I? Yeah. So, I'm not very good at eloquence or psychology, but I'm a good investigator, can spot things, and I'm reasonably strong. I'm wondering where to spend the points. It's going to require 6 to increase spot, hidden, or investigation, but only 4 to increase eloquence or psychology. Same with... no, 6 for strength. I really want to be able to spot what's going on, and if anything, psychology kind of allows me to spot the inner workings of the human mind. Let's look around while he's not here. Just in case. I'm a private investigator.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Oh. He has a wooden leg, though. Okay.
What a macabre souvenir.
Is it? What? I don't know. Oh, it's a wooden leg. It's a... Yeah. It's only macabre if it's... something gruesome happened. It might be... If it's a relative and it was their wooden leg, you'd...
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Right, they're not doing a huge amount of business, are they? That's the thing. Okay. Am I missing anything? Maybe. Okay. Let's, clean up after ourselves. Oh.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Is he? Oh, it's the toilet. Okay, yes. Well, I've done my private investigator nosy person routine. Okay. So,
from here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
Wharf rats.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Yeah, I should check my... Your documents are unreadable. Yeah.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah. What did Charles Hawkins really... Should I say you tell me? Should we play coy? Thing is, I kind of trust him a little bit. Because if he didn't want me to know what was in those documents, why even bloody mention them? But he is... I
don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles
that
Hawkins.
Was a little...
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence.
That was a bit like an accusation.
What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
Oh, right. That was a bit like an accusation. But he had contacts with other people. Let's start with this one.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I've already actually done that? I saw the killer whale on the wharf. Yes, I did.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What would have... Why are they putting it back in the sea? What would have killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Okay. So you're saying sea monsters? No, I'm okay with that idea as well. To be honest, I saw the island. It's got creepy place written all over it, and the fog doesn't help. So you tell me the sea monsters. I'm just gonna stay away from the water for a while. Just yeah. Why are they putting it back in the sea? That is a big... Why not eat it, surely? No?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
And eating it. Why not eating it, or do we not eat killer whales? Is that bad? Am I a bad person? I'm probably a bad person. I'm a drunk. Leave me alone. Alright,
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
So I've just basically announced that I
thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
Been a bit nosy.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah. I wonder if we're getting all into mythology and superstition here. Crimes of the father. Okay, anyway, who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter
signed by a certain cat.
Why don't I just...
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbormaster's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Yeah.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, pretty much with all I'm announcing, I've been rifling through his stuff, but I need all the information I can get. All right.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay. That's nice.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belongs to the Hawkins family. You underestimate me. Investigation expert. Oh. It belonged to... Well, I already knew this because it was unlocked, but you underestimate me. I already know it because of the bloody investigations I've done. I don't... Is this a game for you? It belonged to... It's an unlocked answer. But I kind of want to go with the investigation answer for some reason.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Okay.
Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
So basically, sometimes there are a couple of different approaches to the same question. Where is this warehouse again? I don't really need him to tell me that again.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yeah, I will do. Ah. The crowd are dispersing somewhat, so maybe I can move... Okay. Right.
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
I am... Oh, I've got more medical skill now, can I?
What could have done so much damage?
No.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
So, that was the warehouse, or was that the warehouse? I couldn't quite... He said it was opposite the jetty. What is the jetty? Is this the jetty? This... Or is... Probably. Okay, I'll tell you what, why don't we just wander around, get in the lay of the land a little more, and also satisfy our curiosity regarding... See, that looks more like a warehouse than that. That looks really small. But you never know. Okay. What the hell does that writing say? Okay, this does not. St. Brendan the Navigator, 484 to 576.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay, so someone's chopped the face off and written symbols all over it. Yeah. I'm going to guess that's bad. Yes, I am. Can I? I don't think I can. Can't climb up. Oh well. Let's just start chatting to random people and see what... Yeah, they don't look very pleasant, do they? Okay, hello.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I just arrived, you fools. I've never done such a thing. Who is St. Brendan? I just arrived, you morons.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true.
We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment.
For the moment.
We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Nosiness, mostly. Who are they? Yeah, who?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Okay.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Right. Course you didn't.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Why don't you clean it then? Oh, well, the face thing's not gonna... Yeah, okay. Wait, you live here in this...
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Oh, okay, that was not totally useful.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Well, actually, I lie. I now know that that's where the bootleggers are, which could be useful. Out of curiosity. This is the warehouse, isn't it? I think it is, yes. And I did notice...
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
Oh.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
Hut on the docks.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. So, it's unguarded. Interesting. And they are somewhat scared of her. Now, I did see somebody. Okay. Hello.
Where do you think you're going?
Others are interested in the... So this is the warehouse. This is the warehouse. The other place over there isn't. Okay. It's a very small warehouse. Others are interested... What are the police doing here?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
How about the man hired by the man that owns it?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team. Eloquence. I'm just not very eloquent. It may be related to my case. Let's tell him I'm a private investigator. Tell him who I work for.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins.
Because he's got to be a big...
I don't think so.
Okay, so no, I should have tried eloquence. I can't still...
Who are these others
try eloquence,
so interested in the warehouse?
Don't aggravate me, sir.
Okay, no, fine. No, good point. Should have tried eloquence.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Oh, I've got to keep remembering that the person that owns this is actually dead, and the fact that his father-in-law hired me doesn't... Yeah, okay. His father-in-law probably doesn't have any authority or weight around here whatsoever. I've sort of got it into my head that this is a family affair, but... Yeah. The man who owned the warehouse is almost certainly the person who's dead, and I currently suspect may have gone nuts.